Be here I am Gabriel Uribe. I'm the former founder of Rising Up and the executive director for Mexico City Global Chamber uh, chapter. And we're very happy to be almost almost in a couple of months we are going to be celebrating the first year of formally having this part of like being part of Global Chamber as executive director has been ups and downs and a very interesting way of meeting and having exposure for a lot of people of what's doing Mexico and how people are looking at the wonderful things that we are doing here. One of the things that Global Chamber here in Mexico we are doing, we are strengthening local the local network for business owners here in Mexico, but also expanding it to global chamber members on all over the world. Actually, I just want to share one story about what's the capabilities of and what's possible for global chamber members to be here. For example, Jaime Moreno, he's an expert um, on AI ethics and how to do AI with a sense of humanity and ethics. And we had a conversation, and a couple of months later, I introduced him to one of our board members that it's Aidabet, and she runs a software company that her impact in the world is to hire and to educate people on communities outside Mexico and um, yeah, communities, poor communities and marginal communities, and she educates them to create new software and to not leave their homeland so they can have more impact in their homeland. So that when she met Jaime, they just start getting to know each other. She invited him to 100 people presentation on Puebla, and a couple of months after they became associates. So that's the possibilities of what can happen with a international mindset and open-hearted to create business all over the place. So for that saying, I would like to introduce everyone and to have some of you that are members and get to know you. For the ones that are new here, just a friendly reminder, putting you in the chat your name, your industry that you're on, and how can we contact you. And if there is anything that it will be interesting for you to share with our community, it will be glad if you put it there. One of the things that it's very interesting, and one of the things that I really ask for everyone here, it's stop. Have the curiosity to have a conversation with the people that are in the meeting. Have the curiosity to go and start a conversation via LinkedIn so we can get to know each other and have more interaction. So that's pretty much it. So let's start with Nuria. tell us a little bit about, are you a member? Tell us a little bit.
Hi, good afternoon from Barcelona, Spain.
Hmm.
Huh? And my name is Nuria, and I'm the representative for Corsair Global company. It's a pioneer company based settled in Bangkok, but the origin is from Finland, and they are pioneers in the waste management of the plastic.
Okay.
They transform the plastic from our oceans and the plastic from our, how do you call it, landfills into new energies, into a bio oil that now, because of the our disgrace of so many wars all around and the need of new energies, this bio oil that is produced from recycling our waste, our plastic waste, this bio oil is on demand. And
Okay.
I am the representative in Spanish language countries. I was living for a time in Monterrey, north of Mexico, as all you know. So I would like to uh, take this company into Mexico to clean the landfills, to clean the plastic that is in the ocean, that is not good for our uh, food, how do you call food line, or our food chain, and also to produce bio oil from the waste inside Mexico. That's my interest here, to connect with companies that are interested on this business or interested on selling the land or selling big warehouses, or even to know the new economy that this Finnish company settled down in Asia is creating, thanks to a token. They tokenize the cleaning of the plastic waste through the plastic credit. They created, from every kilo they eliminate from plastic, they create 10 coins, 10 tokens. So
Okay.
this is also another impact. Uh, Atmosphere, how do you call it? Environmental impact, social impact, economic impact because of the plastic credit.
Okay. And so you're looking for the people here in Mexico that want to create that like get that solution here. So one of the things that we are talking right now in Global Chamber in Mexico City, it's a it's an endorsement from the Green Chamber. So we have been talking with the Green Chamber about doing some things together. So I can put you in contact with them, and also with a client of mine that it's he has a company that is called Zero, Francisco Velasco, and he's a consultant on circular economy and also in waste disposal. So he might be he totally connect you with someone that really knows. Um, Please send me a direct messages with
Sure.
and we'll be in contact, Nuria. Thank you
Thank
for
you
doing
very
and
much.
thank you for doing this for the world. Um, uh, who's next? Take the stand, Yasser, or should I ask Rob or whoever wants?
Yeah, I'm happy to take this. First of all, I'm happy to meet everyone here. Nice to meet you all. And Nuria, very interesting what you just shared with us, and thank you, Gabriel, for inviting me to speak. This is my first meeting actually to attend with the Mexican chapter. I've been working very closely with Mexican organizations in the past 12 years from Canada. I am from the Toronto chapter, of course, and I've been helping Mexican organizations in diverse sectors expand internationally. This is where my interest came to attend this meeting, to explore and get introduced to members from the Mexican chapter. We have recently seen on the geopolitical uh, perspective, we have seen advancement, unprecedented advancement with the Mexican-Canadian relationships, and some agreements that has been signed, which is reflected in the demand that I am receiving, my team and I, we're receiving for Mexican organizations to expand to Canada. It was actually crowned by the visit of Mark Carney, our Prime Minister, to Mexico in February this year. Then there is an upcoming Mexican delegation coming to Canada on Thursday this week. Uh, 10 sectors from Mexico visiting Canada. Over 60% of them are interested in expanding their business to Canadian market. Of course, we have an ongoing agreement with Mexico, which is the CUSMA agreement, which gives Mexican organizations a huge advantage in expanding to Canadian market, not only the organizations, but also the professionals working and supporting these organizations. So that's what we do. We help Mexican organizations with their soft landing to Canada. We provide, through our partners, all types of services, including legal, accounting, bookkeeping, immigration, and everything related to their soft landing and expanding their businesses to the north. So that's what we do, and yeah, happy to connect with everyone on LinkedIn and as well here as well through my link through my email. I just shared it on the chat.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Just what is there in a industry in particular that you're more or specialized or that it's inclined to be part
Yeah.
of Canada?
Yes, actually, the process that we follow is can be tailored to different industries. However, if I would review the history of our successes, I would say it is in the tech sector, mainly broader tech. So companies, we succeeded in supporting organizations from Mexico. Just to give you an example, like in CPU Ventures, Compaki, I think Compaki is a very well-known name because they are in the digital invoicing. They're number one in Mexico. So this would be our sweet spot. However, our process is adaptable to many sectors and industries.
Yeah, I probably will contact you with Aidabet Salazar, our board member. And probably you should talk also with Jaime, that he is in that area interested. He probably could contact you with someone in that industry here in Mexico. And I'm pretty sure that Aidabet it was looking for something to grow in that part. Thank
Excellent.
you. Yes, sir.
Thank
Rob.
Good morning, everybody. Nice to be here. My company is Robert Arthur's International. I'm an international trade specialist. I spent 14 years with the British Columbia government on the agri-food, agri-tech file. So, Gabriel, you were asking about what areas we focus on. I'm mostly agri-tech. That's my sweet spot. Although I'm heavily involved in AI right now. I'm part of one of Canada's first AI incubators in Canada, and it's attached to education. So we have a BA program that's going to come out in AI, as well as we're connected to the UAE, Germany, and some of the other funding that's going on in AI with Canada. So that's one area, but I mostly am a food and agri-tech expert. That was my job with the BC government to lead trade missions around the world to food shows. Mexico at that time we did not have on our radar, but we do have a British Columbia office now in Mexico City. And we work very closely with the University of Mexico in agri-tech exchanges. So we get some of our entrepreneurs going their way and our way. So Mexico's been very interested. I spent 3 months every year in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta and Guadalajara, looking and working with some of my clients. One of my students who lived at my house and went to college is a congressman in Chiapas. So we work closely with him in trying to bring in coffee from Chiapas and other areas. And what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do is at Robert Arthur's International is work more closely with the farmers so they get a better rate. And because the Nestle's and the Doles and everybody else is ripping off the farmers, not paying them enough. We would like to do something that's more, and that goes against the grain to some of these big companies, and I'm sure that they're not going to like it. But I know that there's areas that we can work on to help the farmers get out of the poverty that these big companies keep them in because they pay them so little. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm also working on an outbound trade mission from Canada in October. And there again, guys, you heard me say I came from the government. When the government leads a trade mission, it becomes a photo op. When the entrepreneurs lead a trade mission, it's a whole different thing. And that's been my experience in every trade mission that I've led. I just worked on one from Netherlands to Canada where we brought in 25 of their top entrepreneurs and universities and ministers to Canada. So it was put together by entrepreneurs, run by entrepreneurs. All the matchmaking was done by entrepreneurs, and that's how things get happen. The photo ops did happen, but it was not. It was done by the request of the entrepreneurs, not by the government, who needs to go from one meeting to another, and they lead the delegation with you. So you got 30 minutes to spend with with delegates. So that's what we're trying to do is lead by inch. So we are now reaching out to Mexico to see what help we can get on that end. We're gonna once we have all our tentacles down and all the documents together, we will approach the Canadian and federal government to support, but not to lead, and that's what we're looking for. So. If that's anything to do with you guys, anybody of interest that's trying to look to do business with Canada, we're very interested in Mexico. We have a very large Mexican Canada Business Association in the Vancouver area, and it's very, very active. It's becoming it was dormant for a while, but it's resurrected itself in a huge way. And we see the conversations between Claudia Scheinbaum and Mark Carney going on all the time. So there is things that are going on behind the scenes that we don't see, but there's some great opportunities coming up for Canada and Mexico together outside Kuzma.
Okay. Uh, great, Rob. Let's have a conversation after because probably the Green Chamber that we are talking to, they're they have been leveraging in the government, but it's run by entrepreneurs. Actually, a couple of them are Colombian and Mexicans, and I have a very close relation with the ambassador of the Green Chamber here in Mexico, and
Awesome.
and actually one of the members of Global Chamber it's an environmental lawyer that it's on the Green Chamber. So it's a pretty interesting. Probably let me look into it if they are doing agricultural stuff industry, and let me get back to you with that.
Very good. Thank you, Gabriel.
Yep. Who's next? Charles. And I'm just going through my list. I'm not saying I'm not discriminating anyone, just going through the list, okay? Do you can you open your mic, Charles?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
here just wanted to learn more about the business. My business is very new, and I'm looking forward to establish relationship with Mexico. So I'm just here to learn more about how I can get business between US and Mexico. I'm based in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. Well, just send me a text or something, and maybe we can have a one-on-one so I can hook you with someone.
I'll
And
do that. Thank you.
one of our board members here in Mexico City, it's Jaime Moreno. That's young and pretty clever entrepreneur. He is um, he is a great consultant on and he developed a methodology to create AI or implement AI with ethics and with governance. So it's always delightful to hear about him. And Jaime, how are you? What are you doing? Tell us a little bit of what kind of connections or what kind of businesses are you looking for or not. Jaime, are you there? No? Okay. Um, well, let's see. Adrian, do you want to tell us a little bit about your business? Oh, not right now. Hunter, well, I think that we're alone. So, so tell us a little bit more about what are the what Nuria, what are the type of businesses that you're looking for, the type of contacts that you're looking for?
It's we are very open because we are on a huge demand because of the situation in all the continents and also because of the environment. So we are looking to buy lands to create these big premises where to eliminate plastic and generate bio oil or also pyrolysis oil, because the process of removing the plastic waste is through the pyrolysis without creating any gas in the atmosphere. So we are looking for lands, but we can buy, we can also say, how do you say, we can also
Rent.
lend,
Yep.
rent, exactly, and also we can create joint ventures if the owner or the local government is interested, because our situation today in Europe and Asia, our governments are paying for this company to come in to clean the huge problem of the plastic pollution that we have, which is
Mhm.
creating a lot of problems on the health system. So governments since the year 2020, they start developing from Brussels, our central government in Europe. Brussels is sending a lot of subsidies to build these big premises or to help buy old premises that can be transformed into these new factories. Huh? Of removing plastic, generating bio-oil. An important thing that you mentioned, circular economy. Corsair Group also is doing circular economy because this plastic comes from petrol. By cleaning this problem, this bio-oil is needed. That's why such a huge demand in so many countries is needed to create new plastic. a plastic that is no longer toxic by us and that is in need because it doesn't exist. We only have tons and tons of plastic that we will be decades of time to eliminate what we already have in the landfill and in the sea. In Asia, it's already for many years that we fish with more than 120,000 fishermen. We fish plastic to
Yeah.
remove it from the ocean and to bring it into the market as a bio oil to create new plastic. That's why we either buy, we either rent, we either can create a joint venture with local entrepreneurs or local governments. Some governments provide the land for free because they have a huge, in Europe, for example, every government is paying now 450 euros per every ton that is being removed from their country and created new energies. In our factory in Finland, 60,000 square meters of factory. In our factory there, we not only create bio oil, but also electricity by removing the plastic waste. So we can we are open to work anyway. And even if we find little companies that normally in the world we find them local or countryside volume, so not large, not international, like what we are doing in the world. If we find them, we want them as a partner, business partner in their local land so that we can grow faster in more places, because we will not need to create the team to prepare the team on this new plastic if we already have locals that have been treating the plastic in any way. We are also connected, as Rob said, with universities. In Holland, we have several universities working for many years in this developing new plastics through the wrong plastic, through the bad plastic. I united them to one of the biggest university in Spain related to plastic waste, which is Tarragona, because the harbor of Tarragona in the Mediterranean is the headquarters for the petrochemical companies, which are the ones that want us as closer as possible for them. By law, they have needs every day even bigger and bigger of using this bio oil that they do not produce because they are not waste managers and they don't want to be, but they need the supplier that delivers bio oil. So I thought, because I lived in Mexico, so many population, so many plastic that we already have in Mexico, why not to, I would not like to delay in Mexico what is happening to us now in US. By the Trump administration, we will get for free, because the administration is doing it for Corsair, 3 companies in every state of United States during the next 3 years. We already started with Texas, Florida, and New Jersey, where the petrochemical companies of US. But 150 companies will be built by the administration so that Corsair is cleaning all the plastic pollution that America, imagine how they live. They live 24/7 eating on the streets, on the hand, and so many plastic has been kept there, which is today a dramatic problem for all the countries, but even more from USA. And I think Mexico, there's gonna be, I'm sure, 1 or 2 states that are leading this eco eco change, this environmental first movement of cleaning on a way that is completely safe, because
What we
I
can
can tell you, they are finished. They opened the first factory in Finland, but they needed 2 years and 70 different documents, because it was the first company, the first factory in Europe to be open. So Finland wanted to be sure that it was clean for their atmosphere, for the environment,
yeah.
of what
Okay.
we're doing for first time. And now we are replacing it, doing it in many other countries all around. Also Canada. We are opening also in Canada already for many months, thanks to a university teacher, professor of Canada that I met. We meet every year in Bangkok, which is the global headquarters. Huh? The Finnish left Europe many years ago when nobody cared about this pollution. They started in Asia because it was huge.
No, Nuria, just a question. Then you're looking for land so they can open the to put yeah, like a facility so you can they can produce that, right? That you're looking for that.
That they can remove the
Okay.
plastic
Yeah, yeah.
and bring bio-oil, but not land, but it could also be like in Finland and many other countries, old facilities. For example, in Finland, it was a very old company, 60,000 square meters, that in the past, they were creating paper there,
Okay.
manufacturing paper. And that company had become, they stopped the activity many years ago. More than 500 people lost their jobs, and they recuperated the land and the same building. This could
Okay.
happen with textile, with so other activities that we are not developing in our countries. And we have that area that the government doesn't know how to recuperate it, or not even the state where it
Okay.
exists. And
Perfect.
also joint ventures. We could meet
Parked at the
entrepreneurs
inner
that
water fountain.
don't have the know-how of this new business in the world that is creating a better plastic that is safe for all of us, and coming from uh,
Okay.
getting ready with empty the landfills.
Okay. Cool.
No?
Let me see if Jaime just got a in again. Can you open your mic, Jaime? I think he's not. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
He's telling
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
that there's a lot of noise and he cannot talk to us because
Okay.
he's outdoors.
Perfect. So let's you're looking for connections for land to put out your the these facilities for plastic recovery and creating this oil. Uh, and Robert, um, you're looking for business owner. Jasir was looking for business that want to open new markets in Canada, and Rob, you're looking for also connections with chambers, or what
Yes.
would be the interesting
Yeah. Business organizations, associations that are led by entrepreneurs or have entrepreneurs that we can connect with, especially on the matchmaking side, making sure that we drill down to make sure that both the Mexican side and the Canadian side get the right people to meet.
Okay. Yeah, but we are in this chapter we're specializing doing that. And but yes, I can hook you up with also with the green chamber. And also Adrian was here a couple of minutes ago, and I'll contact you because he runs a very active WhatsApp group with business owners, and also maybe I can contact you with Philip. Philip is a business owner that runs a WhatsApp group that it's for business owners, and he may be interested in that kind of conversation, and he can probably hook you up with someone. Okay, so well, that's pretty much for today. Charles, are you able to speak or not? Okay. So, well, we have our contacts. Please send me a WhatsApp through or contact me through LinkedIn, and I'll be delightful to start conversations with you and start presenting you, introducing you to people that maybe can carry on your business to the next level without losing your peace of mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriel. Take care.
Have a great day, Rob. Have a great
You,
day, Miriam.
you too.
Bye. Charlie, Jaime, Sandra, gracias. Bye.